Welcome to Market Day Report. We're up and rolling. We have a full 5-day trading week. Back in the saddle, if you will. I mean, think back to it. We've had 4-day trading weeks, a couple of those within just a few weeks back to back. First, you had the Juneteenth, which gave us a 4-day trading week in the middle of June. Then we had 4th of July, 4-day trading week last week. So now we're back into 5 trading days until we get to Labor Day. So get ready. It's going to be a nice little ride here. Speaking of ride, let's ride over. Look at the corn market real quick. And the front month is July lightly traded. So now really our September is the front month here at 437.5. It's up 14.5. And as you can see, we're at the top end of that trade spectrum. And same thing here in the D's. We're just a tick off the day's high at 457, and that's up 15.5. How about beans? And the bean market is higher with November at 11.90. It's up 42.25 cents. Yeah, 42 cents higher right now on November beans. We go to the wheat market. You know, wheat's gained 21%, and that's year to date. This year, 2026. And the September at 611.25 is up 11.5. We have Kansas City, or hard red, September 645. It's 6.5 higher. And then we go to December cotton futures, which are up nearly a penny at 78.10. I am 100% sure our next guest is not in a cotton field. Ben Hushon is with the mill. Ben, by the way, happy belated Independence Day.
Yes, and the same back to you and the viewers and listeners. And on that note, I would tell you the farmers in this community are still celebrating, but for certainly the Independence Day, but a lot of other things. One of the things, anyone that's raised wheat will tell you, you can look at the forecast, and whatever the hottest days are going to be at the end of June or the beginning of July in this region, you can guarantee you that's when you're going to be cutting wheat and baling straw. And for the viewers, I sent in some pictures. That's exactly what happened last week. We had 98, 100, 102 degree thermometer temperatures, not real feel, but actual thermometer temperatures. And the wheat just went from being too wet to being 12, 13% moisture. It felt like overnight. So an awful lot of wheat got cut. And just like you see in most parts of the country, especially in this region in the Mid-Atlantic, as soon as that wheat came off, there's a lot of demand for straw, especially up in the area where I'm at. Again, Google Earth, Whitehall, Maryland, and you're going to see plenty of houses. Where there's houses, there's construction. So everywhere that you drove last week, starting as early as Monday, you saw people baling straw, cutting wheat. And then the other thing you saw in some cases is planting soybeans immediately after. And just that whole cycle was being aggressively done, again, at 98 to 102 degree temperatures every day. Finally got a break, and that's the final thing that I'm going to mention that we celebrated. We had, between a couple of days, we had a good 0.3 of an inch of rain come through. Some areas experienced some heavy wind, but that 0.3 of an inch for the viewers is what helped get these soybeans out of the ground, which were planted here just on Monday, 1 week ago today. And with that heat and this moisture, they are off and running.
Okay, Ben, real quick, when will we harvest those beans?
Wow. So you just made some guys feel guilty that are still trying to cut wheat and haven't planted these, but that's a great question. Typically it's going to be late October, early November. So they'll harvest their corn, they'll harvest their full season soybeans, and then you start looking around and go, boy, they've left a few fields behind. And generally that's where wheat was in the spring of 26. So comfortably November of 26, they'll be harvesting these soybeans.
And so great that you've got an opportunity for a double crop there as well. Ben, always great to see you. Thanks for popping in. Ben Hushon is a certified crop advisor. He's with the mill. All right, we're back in a moment with more markets on Market Day Report.